Well, it was a power play party Saturday night in downtown Grand Rapids. And that party, thanks to a resulting 5-2 win over the Belleville Senators, moved into a penthouse suite. And that's exactly where the Grand Rapids Griffins now reside atop the Central Division standings. They've got some unwelcome company, though, in the form of the Iowa Wild and several other teams that want to crash that party, including tonight's opponent, the Chicago Wolves. It's Michigan First Credit Union's game day preview. We're inside Allstate Arena in Chicago, and I'm Bob Kaiser. Well, in the previous 11 games going into Saturday, the Griffins were 4 for 55 on the power play. Saturday, they were 4 for 5. Nobody happier about it than assistant coach Brad Tapper, who runs it.
Finally, it took a long time to get going, but hopefully we can build off of that and have a really strong night here in Chicago. I think, in that game, guys were keeping it simple. We were filtering pucks to the net. We were getting some good tips, and we had the shooting mentality that we've been preaching since day one. But you know what? It is what it is. It helped us win the game, and that's all that matters.
Well, Carter Camper, after sitting out the game the night before because of the veteran rules of the American Hockey League, he came back and assisted on all 4 of the power play goals. Guys are willing to do just about anything, whatever it takes, if you will, to have some success at something. I don't think Carter Camper, though, is going to want to sit out a game in order to have that much success on a power play. But, boy, was it something on Saturday.
Yeah, it felt good. I mean, obviously you never want to sit out, but, it felt good to be able to come back into the lineup and contribute like that. And, I've always said it's just a matter of time. Hopefully we can roll with it. We got the players in the right spots now, and just got to build on that confidence.
Well, got to go back to February 2016, the last time the Griffins scored 4 power play goals in a game. And December of 2014 was the last time an individual Griffin recorded 4 assists. It was Andy Mealy who accomplished it 5 years ago. All right, we turn our attention now to the Chicago Wolves here at Allstate Arena. The 153rd meeting all-time between these two teams. They are teams that are part of 6 atop the Central Division standing, separated by only 6 points. So big battle, no doubt, tonight between the Griffins and the Wolves.
Yeah, I think both teams historically have had good teams, and that's made a rivalry out of the two of us. We played in playoffs, and we play a lot during the regular season, so we know they're close with us in the standings, and they know the same thing, so it's going to be a good game tonight, and we're going to try and do our best to separate ourselves from these teams in the standings.
Well, the Griffins have won the last 3 games head-to-head against Chicago after dropping 6 in a row dating to December of last season. They'll start Patrick Rebar between the pipes tonight. His 2.33 goals against ranks him 3rd among American Hockey League netminders. Another player, that ranks among the very best statistically in the AHL, in fact, is the top goal scorer, is Chris Terry with 23. Unfortunately, a nagging injury will sideline him tonight here in Chicago. We hope you'll join us for pregame coverage on Wood Radio at 7:35. Lots of information for the 30 minutes leading up to game time here. And then follow us along on Wood Radio for Friday's game in Rockford against the Ice Hogs before the Griffins return home Saturday to meet the Milwaukee Admirals in advance of the Great Skate Winterfest weekend at Rosa Park Circle. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Bob Kaiser signing off and saying so long from Allstate Arena in Chicago.